Good evening, this is Neil Spate, Thurrock News. Well, I started the day with water down at Tilbury and finishing the evening with water down here at Purfleet. I had 2 or 3 flooding stories today, and I got a couple of calls mid-afternoon from some people down by North Stifford, and I've heard stories from up in Bulford that there are some fairly big issues with flooding again. And the immediate finger, as it has previously been pointed out, was at the sluice gate at Purfleet, whether or not there were any problems. Well, I was quite happy to point the finger at the Environment Agency last week, because this I probably couldn't have stood where I'm standing now at that point in time, because this was all very flooded. But the sluice gate is wide open, it's fully open, and as hopefully you can see among the waters there, it is flowing out to sea. So whatever the situation is downstream regarding the Mardyke, it's not a problem down here at Purfleet this evening. If you want to see where the weather is in, just see if you can have a bit of a laugh if I go backwards and forwards as I come up from the riverside down towards the water's edge and the RSPB centre. So you get to see everything with Thurrock News, you see. We can get down to the river and you can see that the tide is out, or you will be able to see, hopefully, as we get a little bit more light on the situation. Yeah. I love this part of the borough, actually. Always an excuse to come down here and enjoy this wonderful bend in the River Thames and the sights that you get to see. The sights of London in the distance. Beautiful bit of evening riverside. Some people taking a bit of exercise. And we come through, and hopefully you can possibly just make out the Thames at low tide. And as you will see from the other side of where I just was, the waters from the Mardyke are flowing out to sea via the Thames. A dark and damp evening. Let's hope the rain holds off and tomorrow we can have a much better day. But over in the distance you can see the lights of London. That's an update from down at Purfleet. So there may be waters downstream, but the blockage and the problem is not here.